Jake, what are you doing?
Timing the dispatches to figure out the capacity of the ride.
Okay. So Jake will tell you guys the theoretical capacity of the ride.
Give it like 3 or 4 cycles.
Okay.
Because they're dispatching at minimum verify every time, or the minimum dispatch time. So if I can just make sure it's the exact minimum time, and then I can figure out how much in an hour, and then boom.
Okay, can you mind explaining your calculations?
Okay, so both of those cycles were 1 minute and 20 seconds. 1 minute and 20 seconds is 80 seconds total, like if you just make it total seconds. If you take 3,600 minutes in an app, 3,600 seconds in an hour, and divide it by 80, which is the minimum amount of cycles, you get 45. 45 times 18 passengers to a train is 810 riders an hour.
Okay, that's our theoretical best case scenario at this point.
Yes, but at the moment it's running slow through the brake run. The ride is running fast.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
but through the brake run it's running slow. If it's fully loaded, it'll run faster. So you could save maybe 2 or 3 more cycles an hour.
Period. Thank you. Alrighty, I have the most exciting construction update ever that I could possibly make on this ride, other than finding out the manufacturer and all that. But we have the fire effect and human riders that are going to be in this video today. But let's get started on some of the more boring things quickly. Theming is starting to take shape at AlpenFury, as well as the merch store. They are stocking it, but they're adding these nice decor to the outside of the building. They've added some more fixtures, and this is the definition of eating your own words. So as you've heard me speak in the last couple of videos, I've been a little underwhelmed by the station, and this is the definition of wait until they're done before you speak, because I am starting to like it, and I can tell that there's still a lot more to add, especially with the AlpenFury sign. There's a lot of blank space up there, which tells me there's going to be more to be added. I'm really liking the decal that they're adding. I'm liking the brown on yellow. I hope that there are a few things to add to the top of AlpenFury's actual station building. That would help a lot too. A little more color up there. So I'm going to hold judgment, because it is looking like there is more to add. And I do like what I see with the merch building. And you're going to see even more of that in a second. So this was filmed over the period of all of today. Here's the goat that has been added here. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the goat from not Blauer Enzian. Oh my god, now I forgot the ride. It used to be one of my favorite rides growing up. Coaster Bay is going to lecture me in the comments section down below, so get ready for that, forgetting the name. Coaster Bay, in the comment section, insert the name of the ride, because I record these on the whim. And yeah. Anyways, it's from an old ride. Really impressed by that. I love that Wonderland is incorporating some of the older theming into the area, especially the clock and the little characters. The bin systems, the bins have actually been installed on AlpenFury. The queue line is nearing completion as well on AlpenFury. And AlpenFury every day is just hauling more and more. And the noise this thing makes going over that airtime hill is insane. The speed that AlpenFury has is absolutely amazing. This is going to be a really good ride. This is going to be the best ride at Wonderland, and I think it has potential to be one of the top 5 rides in North America, at least at minimum. Here's the clock. It looks absolutely stunning. Here are the lockers in underneath AlpenFury Station in that farthest right little opening. Again, AlpenFury is going to have like a no loose articles policy. Essentially, they are starting to stain the wood fences around the ride this dark gray. I like that. I love that. It changes it up from the Frontier Canada fencing, so very impressed that they are staining it. I don't know if this is final color or if there's more to be added. Here is the fire effect. This is not an edited video. This is not CGI added to the video. This is the fire effect. I'll have a slow motion of it as well, and a little more zoomed in for you to see it. but it did trigger after AlpenFury launched out of the mountain, and I'll show you exactly where it's located on the mountain too, because it's not located at the very exit. Obviously, there needs to be some safety measures in place, and the fire effect needs to be away from all the roller coasters at the top of the mountain. But super exciting that the fire effect is fully confirmed. That's been one of the biggest questions you guys have had is there going to be a fire effect? Have they tested it? Where is it? When's it going to be installed? And it's installed and it's fully working and triggered. This is the fire effect. There's 2 flames that shoot out of here. As you saw, it looked massive. That's why. It is located at the front left side of the mountain if you're facing the mountain waterfalls from the bridge. So right here, it's just located in the far left side. It definitely shakes in very little wind. I don't think it's fully strapped down, but yeah, very impressed that this is installed. It's going to look really good at night. And here's that slow-mo zoomed in shot, a little blurry because of that. But huge thank you to Unique on TikTok, who was TikTok live streaming in this area at the moment it went off and was able to save his TikTok live and have this video. So huge thank you to Unique. I'm going to post his TikTok in the comment section down below and pin it for you guys to go check him out. So yeah, outside of that, here is some awesome shots of AlpenFury running. It is going to transition into human riders full-time at Canada's Wonderland, as well as the maintenance team. We're getting to ride it right after close tonight, which is so exciting because that is good news. There were no human riders on the blue train, but human riders on the orange train, and that is 100% because orange train has had more cycles and has probably completed its commissioning, and blue train is probably not that far behind and will probably be completed tomorrow. With that being said, I do think I have a good prediction of when AlpenFury is going to open. I fully suspect it'll probably open either, I would say, between Monday and Wednesday next week, with maybe a final date of Friday if there's any issues that arise next week. So I would fully prepare for AlpenFury to maybe open early next week. And yeah, so inside the mountain, there is a lot more rock work that has shown up out of nowhere, a lot more closed off. But yeah, here is the human riders. It is, again, it is moving quick and it is nighttime, so it is hard to capture it. But if you look closely, there are human riders on AlpenFury. A huge thank you to Adam and Nye, who happen to be inside the park. This is my footage outside the park, who captured some footage that will be in this video as well. So a huge thank you. So many people have been so helpful with covering AlpenFury lately, and I just want to make sure I thank everyone, because it's almost like a huge group project capturing all the moments, because there's so much that happens throughout an entire day period. So just wanted to say thank you. But yeah, if you look very, very closely, they're always sitting in the very front 2 rows. So just focus on the front 2 rows. Maybe I'll insert a clip of the testing and slow it down as well, so you can get a shot of that as well. Or maybe insert a still from one of Nye and Adam's shots of AlpenFury as well. So yeah, this is very good news. When you see human riders on this, like especially Wonderland full-time and not just Premiere, it means 1, the ride has 100% been handed off to Wonderland. 2, that orange train has been commissioned, and it is most likely, I can't fully confirm, but I'm assuming, based off of multiple things, that it is TSSA approved, and we are definitely down to the final wire. So there's a very small, maybe 25% chance this ride could open this weekend, but I would say a majority, like a 50 to 75% chance that it could open between Monday to Wednesday next week, and I would say 100% chance, very bold statement, that it'll be open by next weekend, the latest. But yeah, super exciting. Can't wait. And yeah, I think that's all I have to really say about AlpenFury. I know a lot of people are asking, do I have any statements about 2026? I thought I've made my prediction and statement pretty like bold and out there, that I fully believe that it is a water slide coming for 2026, and that 2027 will be a pretty big year for Wonderland as well. But that's all I really have to say. Just to provide a quick statement, I do have a video coming on Action Zone any day now, just working on it. I was doing a lot of filming of the area, and yeah, so super exciting. Can't wait. for you guys to catch human riders in the fire effect in person as well. I would fully suspect human riders even to be captured during the day, possibly depending on the park, like if they want to keep this hush-hush. But I fully suspect human riders to be seen maybe even tomorrow throughout the day as they start training. And when you train on a roller coaster at any park, to get your certification, you need to have human riders and check their seatbelt. But anyways, thanks so much for watching, guys, and have a good one. Bye.